Hey, everybody, this is Robin, and I am here to talk to you a little bit about the assignments that are due in the upcoming week. So hopefully you have uploaded your famous speech critique that was due last night. And this week we are working on uploading our artifact speeches. That's the blueprint that you were supposed to be working on. If you've gotten full credit on that blueprint and you didn't have anything that you needed to fix, then now you're at the point where you want to start practicing that speech, getting it ready for upload, making sure that you have your item there physically to be able to show in the delivery of your speech. And then you want to make sure that you know how you want to upload it to the class. So the first thing that I want to do is to talk about a little bit of the do's and don'ts. There's a lot of tips that are listed in the assignment as the details of the assignment. But some of the quick details and tips I can give you is that you want to make sure that you have a good space that you can record in that has good lighting. The background is either complimentary or not too distracting. So make sure your bed's made, make sure your closet door is closed, make sure that there's not a lot of background noise or things that are going to hinder us being able to see or hear you. On top of that, you want to make sure that your speech goes from 2.5 minutes, no shorter than that, to 3.5 minutes, no longer than that. And somewhere in that 2.5 to 3.5 minute mark, you show your item. Make sure that, if you're talking about your favorite coffee or your job at Starbucks, you're showing your item, you make sure we can really see it, and then you put it down to make sure you can deliver your speech without any kind of distractions. You have to physically show that artifact somewhere within your speech. Now, once you've recorded it, don't fret, don't watch it. No, this doesn't look good, or I don't sound right, or whatever. The bottom line is you're just trying to record your first speech. You're going to upload it to the class. Some people are going to be assigned to look at it. They're going to give you some feedback of what they liked, what they felt like needed to be improved upon. So it's not something that you want to record 30 times and then, worry about it all weekend. Or all week. I want you to focus on taking the time and getting one right that you like, and then just uploading that. Now, the second part of this is to tell you that as you begin to record it, you also want to be thinking about the fact that you are trying to make good eye contact with the camera. So yes, you have your notes there, your blueprint. You have the option of having it on the screen. You could have it on a note card. You could try to talk about it from memory, but try your best not to read to us. If you do have two screens and you're looking over at your notes on one screen, make sure that you're focused on the camera that your audience is in, not the one that has your notes. So all of those things are what you want to kind of try to focus on as this beginning speech. You're going to upload that to the class by Sunday night. And what I suggest is uploading it through some type of mechanism that is a quick processor. So if you notice right now, I'm sharing my screen. I'm on Zoom right now by myself. I'm recording this, and I'm going to save this file to my computer. And right now I'm sharing my screen. So you could have whatever your artifact is in an image or a PowerPoint or a Prezi, and do the same thing. And then all you're doing is kind of walking us through your presentation that way. Prezi, PowerPoint, Google Slides, all of those different technology slide programs or presentation programs would work. But let's just say that you want to record your speech. You don't want to share screen. And you just want to do it just like I was doing it before, where you have the camera, you're delivering it, you show your item within the speech, but now you've recorded it. What do? So if you look at this platform right now, this should look like what your Canvas shell looks like. If we go to your class, I'm just going to go pick one that is up online. If I go to this classroom, I'm going to go to this discussions tab that is right here. And if I look at this discussions tab right now, because you're looking at my side, you see all the different things that you could upload. That's the teacher side. The student side shows you where you did your first assignment, your introduction of yourself to the class. This is no longer going to be there. That's going to be hidden. Comments are going to be closed. And then it's going to say artifact speech, upload your speech here. So let's look at something that you've already done, which is the week 1 introduction assignment. If you are going to upload here, and it's going to look just like this for your artifact speech, you're just going to hit reply, and then you're going to post your video into this reply box. Now, there's a couple of different ways to do that. You could post it through Canvas, which means that you would have to go to this button right here that looks like a little play button, and it says upload or record media. So that looks like a little play button or a music device. You click this, and it's going to give you a couple of different options. The option that you want to look at if you want to upload through Canvas is to upload record media. Now, if you've taken that Zoom file and you have already recorded it and you had the file on your desktop, you would just take that file and you drop it in this box, you'd hit submit, and then it's going to upload it to the class. What I will tell you is that if you use Canvas, it does not process as fast as like a YouTube that does video processing as a business. So YouTube is a lot faster. And if you decide to use Canvas, you want to make sure you don't wait till Sunday, because it can take hours and you're going to be freaking out if you waited to the last minute to upload your speech. So if you use the Canvas tool, just make sure that you upload it by Saturday at the latest, Friday, Thursday, hopefully. Now, if you don't want to do it that way, where you record it onto your computer, you could just hit record just like that. It's going to ask camera to record you. And as you can see right now, you'll be able to see me here in this screen getting ready to record. I'd hit recording, start recording, and it's going to record it right into the platform. I'm going to hit submit when I'm done, and that's going to go in there. Now, this is only going to give you one option, which is once you've recorded it, that's your option. You submit it, it's over. Whereas if you record it onto your computer, you could delete the file if you wanted, re-record. Obviously, you could delete this as well. But what you're working for is trying to just get a clean recording of 2.5 to 3.5 minutes and submitting it to the class. The last advice to you is, if you do not want to use the option of Canvas, is to go to the YouTube site that processes videos for a living. And you can take a video that you have recorded already, so like a file, and you'll see, my lectures are all done through YouTube. You're going to go over to the create button that's over here where it has the little video camera, and you're going to do upload video. That's going to take you to a platform that's going to ask you a lot of different questions, but you're going to select the files. Once you select the file that you've recorded, so if you've recorded it on Zoom, you have that file, you upload it there. It's going to take not very long for that to upload. It's going to ask you some questions once you've uploaded the file. Things like, do you want it to be public? Do you want it to be unlisted? What that means is, if it's public, that means that anybody can search your name or your profile and find your video. If you do it as private, that means you have to get requested access to that video. The problem with that is, if someone clicks on your speech and it's marked as private, then now they've got to request access. You've got to get the email, you've got to approve it, and that is not going to work. And you're going to lose points because there's a delay in being able to watch your speech. So the best advice is to list it as unlisted. And unlisted means that anyone who has that link, anyone you share the link with, is going to be able to watch the video. Nobody's going to be able to find it easily, knowing your name or knowing your username. They're only going to be able to watch the video if you share that link that gets created by YouTube. So if I had that file and I've uploaded it, at the very end, YouTube's going to give me a website address. I'm going to go back into this text box, and I'm going to paste whatever that website address was. Now with YouTube, I can just hit enter after I put that website address, and it's going to hyperlink it, meaning that once I hit post reply, the video is going to show up inside that box. So once someone looks at my post, they're going to see my little screen there that'll have my link to go right to my speech. And if I haven't marked it as private, they're going to be able to watch my video whenever they click my link. In my opinion, that is the easiest and the quickest way to upload a speech to this class. But if you have questions or if you have holdups, don't hesitate to reach out. You do have some time to practice, which I highly recommend. Record and make sure it looks like you want it to look, and then upload it. But if you email me or message me on Sunday and you tell me, oh my goodness, this is taking a lot longer, it's 10 o'clock at night, I'm worried that it's going to be late. If it does not process until after midnight, it will be marked as late. It's late. So make sure that you're not waiting to the last minute because of the processing times. You definitely want to make sure that you're taking care of this as soon as you can. So practice, make sure it fits the 3.5 to 2.5 minute length. Make sure you tangibly show your item somewhere in your presentation, and make sure you've thought about making sure that we can hear you and see you with no issues. Then finally upload it as quickly as possible next week and get it listed onto the website. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. You have my cell phone number, you got my text, you got my inbox here on Canvas. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate. I'm always available. Now, other than that, I will look forward to seeing your videos, and I hope you have a good rest of the week and weekend. Talk to you later.